Hey everyone, a good morning to you on this toasty Tuesday. Is going to really be more of a how we build up into the day. Of course, it's not too hot right now. We're just starting out the humble beginnings of this one. But I really want to make sure you're ready because low 90s can easily be had across the region, and we're going to be first alerting you forward to that. So buckle up, settle in. We are going to be getting onward into this day. I'm WYS First Alert Meteorologist Tony Schiavaroli, and we're going to be talking about more in the way of sun. You know, luckily, we're really settling into a pretty simple weather pattern here. And I say lucky just in the way of the sense of we're not really seeing any storms. Nothing that, of course, is going to cause us any big hazards other than the sun and heat. Now, this isn't going to be always a good thing because we definitely could use a little bit more rain. Still not going to see too much of that, and of course didn't really pan out too much for us over the past couple of days. Georgia, Tennessee, Western North Carolina all saw the brunt of everything, even more down towards the low country, but for us here in the Midlands, not too much. A little bit of some rain yesterday into the early afternoon, late morning, couple storms, but not much. A lot of that just really continued to fizzle out, and we will continue to see how this is all now leading to some drier air making a push down from the north and west. So even with all of that, high temperatures still will be easily making an increase. We're going to see high temperatures right around that 90-degree mark on average because some will be just above, some will be just below. Wednesday, likely most will be below, going with a high 88, 89, so very close to that mark, but either way, you know, a couple degrees, you slice it either direction, it's still going to be a hot stretch. Very warm, you know, however you want to categorize it. You know, everyone can use their, you know, different wording. It's just going to be some temperatures you have to be a little bit more mindful of, especially with the widespread sun, a very high UV index over the next couple of days. It sounds beautiful outside, and it is. It's going to be, you know, feeling like we are more into June. Yet again, we've had these patterns already. I just want to make sure you're continuing to take heed and note of, hey, just do whatever you've been doing to keep yourselves comfy and hydrated. Our capital city is looking lovely right now. Temperatures to start out the day already getting to this point of upper 70s, low 80s can easily be had soon as we get towards 10 a.m. So, you know, those temperatures will be churning their way forward. The thing is, we're going to be hitting a wall. Middle of the afternoon, right around 90 degrees. Now, we could have exceeded that, just broken through the wall, if you will, with all the sunshine and winds out of the south. But we don't get that over the next few days. It's all about winds trying to push down from the north and west. So it's a bit more of a drier and cooler air mass that wants to win out as we make our move into these coming days. You know, that's going to be something I'm trying to make sure that you're aware of as we are going to be looking down the road here. So thinking about that, we get to these highs where in enclosed spaces, you know, those really young, those really old, our pets obviously are still going to be bothered by this. There's going to be a lot of hot asphalt out there. You need to protect the paws of your pets. That is going to be getting very hot this week with all that direct sunlight. And as we see that continue, it will be pleasant though, of course. You know, yeah, beautiful out there. You got to love it. Temperatures making this push. Sunshine is here. A lot of folks love this weather this time of the year, especially when we get close to 90. But, you know, in an average sense for consensus, maybe 80s. Probably a better range. You know, it's a little bit more comfy, not as sweltering out there as South Carolina can be at some times. But this is how we take a step back, getting forward to more of those mid-80s later into the mid portion of the week, so that Wednesday, Thursday time frame, really into Friday, more consistency with that as well. And luckily, this is all going to be, which is that little fall and humidity. That's going to take a step back. It's going to make it a bit easier out there for those who get a bit bothered more with these temperatures this time of the year. And of course, with any breaks in the shade, you're not going to be out in that direct sunlight. It'll really be easy to, you know, stay outdoors for a while if you're not getting all that direct sun and you don't have to be drinking as much water or lathering yourself up with sunblock. But you should be doing that a bit more if you're going to be soaking up some of those rays. And we'll see plenty of them all the way through the start of your weekend activity. So with travels, anything you're going around to do, have that pair of sunglasses on your person, and be ready for what will be a fantastic stretch of weather here in the Midlands. I'm not projecting anything with consistent rain chances, and that's still only 20-30% right now into the second half of your weekend into early next week. Thank you again for taking a check of your First Alert forecast update. I'm meteorologist Tony Schiavaroli. What's new this morning with all your news updates, whether they be local or national? They're new, and they're coming up for you in this live stream closer to 9 a.m. Thanks for being here.